Hello, and welcome to Soul Based Craft and Creations. I'm Louise, and today is Sunday, which in my world is If It's Sunday. What is If It's Sunday? Well, it's basically what it says on the tin. If it's something that's not in its own otherwise segment, and I do a recording for it, it can go in here. So that's what it is. Now, what am I doing today? Well, I, for my birthday, received received a book and a couple of sets of cards, and I thought, why not do a book look? Now, this is the first time I've ever done a book look, so hopefully, I will do it justice. But I'm only going to do the book. I'm not going to do the cards. The cards more or less speak for themselves. They're basically the Claire Montgomery cards. I have already been working with the original card deck, which was the Granny Squares. And then she's, in the last couple of years, she's brought out some other ones. The Granny Stitch Squares, and then the Granny Square Flowers. So they more or less speaks for themselves. So basically, they're more Granny Squares, which I will do at some point or other. Sorry, there's a fly deciding to fly in front of my face there. Yes, trouble with the heat. I mean, I'm recording this early hours of Friday morning still, and we're just gone 5:30 in the morning, and it's already starting to heat up. I'm beginning to get so I'm trying to get this quickly done so that I can try and. I mean, I've been putting the fan on in between each of my recordings while I get myself set up for the next recording. But it's just too hot to have the fan off for too long. So anyway, as I said, for my birthday, my hubby went out and bought me some craft supplies. We have a shop here in the UK called Hobby Craft, and he went to not quite our closest one, but it was closer to where he was at the time because of the fact that he goes to visit my daughter or our daughter, to go and see the grandson and give her a little bit of time of being able to do things so he can sort of watch over the grandson while she gets on with stuff. So quite near to them, they have quite a big hobby craft. So that was where he went. With some, I mean, he went round the store first, because he doesn't know what to look for, what he thinks that I might like, and all that kind of stuff. So he went round the store with me on video call with him, and I sort of pointed out some ideas of things that he could get. I mean, it was up to him what he wanted to get, but I gave him some ideas of things to look at getting for me. Well, this was one of the things he got me, which is 100 Little Knitted Projects by Sarah Keane. Now, yes, the price is still on the front there. Let's see if I can try and get it off the front, put it in the blank space at the back, so you can actually see what is hidden underneath it. I managed to do it with the other ones. When I showed them on my birthday when I unwrapped them and showed everything on my birthday. I did afterwards do it on the cards. I moved the price to a much better place than right in the front. So there we go, taking the price off, and it was hiding a monkey underneath it. So you can see it's sort of like they're all little amigurumi or those kind of type things, but they're knitted. I used to knit. I have made little knitted items, and I specifically wrote my own sort of pattern. Well, sort of wrote my own pattern. I made one and wrote it down at the same time, and it was a little angel. Like I say, I've said I can knit. I can knit. I just it's well, I crochet. I find crochet easier. I found crochet a lot better with doing amigurumis with. Like I said in previous times about my knitting, I've only ever used straight needles. So to make something that is a 3D shape, you need to be making it slightly differently. So, and I've never used DPNs. I've never used circular needles. So it wasn't easy making it before, but I'm learning. I'm learning new skills, learning new things to do things with. So let's see whether this can give me some ideas. So there we go. We've got some pictures on the back there. Some of the other things that I can make there. It says on the back, the days of leftover yarn languishing in a cupboard are over. This book is the perfect partner to your stash of remnants, with 100 fun, fabulous, and frivolous projects to make. You'll be spoilt for choice. So it says 100 little knitted projects. The inside the front flap, it says, these little masterpieces make the perfect gift. Quick and fun to make, they'll appeal to all ages and abilities. Why not make some as party favours or use them to decorate a Christmas tree? You could sew brooch backs or key rings to them, or string several of them together to make fun and unusual bunting. There are lots of possibilities to explore, so dig out all those odd little bits of yarn and start knitting these super cute knickknacks. Right then. So let's see. We've got a nice big picture of lots of different things. So we've got food and we've got animals and shapes and lots of little tiny things, little bits and pieces that you can make. Right then, I'm just doing sort of like a little flick through. So we got, I don't know how I can hide patterns. I will try and do what I can to hide patterns. But there we go. We have a cupcake. I'm trying to see if there was there's some more pictures of lots of different things to make, little cars. I know if I can get myself into it, little man is going to absolutely love all of these bits and pieces. I know how much he likes my crochet stuff, so he's definitely going to love my knitting stuff as well. Okay. got a fish. Lighthouse. Trying to put it into such a way that not showing the pattern. Lighthouse. Whale. Octopus. Love hearts. A teapot and teacup and saucer. Pizza slice. Yeah. I know how much he likes his pizza. Hamburger. Hot dog. Then we got a Humpty Dumpty. A sugar plum fairy. It's too small for me to be able to do it. Toadstool. There we go. Toadstool. Come on, show. Here we go. And got oak leaf and acorn. Nice pretty owl. The Scotty and the Westie dogs. Beach hut. Bones. Kite. Ladybird and bees. Teddy bears. A rabbit bear. A lamb. Yeah, he's got a lammy. He's actually got two lammies. He's got one here and one at home. And that's one that goes to bed with him. He's got to take to bed. And quite often when hubby takes him to the shops, he's got to take it with him to the shop. So, yeah, I can see me making a few little lammies, and he's going to want to take them with him everywhere he goes. And we got lemon into some flowers, fox, triceratops. I mean, he likes his dinosaurs as well, so triceratops. What else have we got? Stegosaurus. Bottom there. And then we got things like dominoes and dice and noughts and crosses or tic-tac-toe. Sweets and lollipops. Pig with flowers all over it. I can see that's going to be embroidery. It might help improve my embroidery skills. Clown. Carl. Aeroplane. Cat. And then we've got things like tennis and ball and a football. Caterpillar. Polar bear. And an igloo. Ice cream. A slice of melon. A fried egg. I know how much he likes his eggs. This last time he was here, when he wanted scrambled egg on toast every day for breakfast. So he likes his eggs. Like I say, there's the monkey. And an elephant, effalump, as I have always called them, probably because of being watching Pooh Bear and having Pooh Bear as something I grew up with. Yeah, effalumps and woozles. Hippo. We got balloons. Do it. There we go. Balloons and mittens. Birthday cake. So there's lots of. Oh, just decided to go through. So, and then there's things like a bunting at the back there. So I'd say that's somewhere in amongst it. Mermaid. Not many more. There's lots and lots of them anyway. And then as we come to the end of the book, right at the back of the book, it's that teaches you all the stitches, how to do your techniques, how to get started, the casting on, your techniques of knitting, and how to do cables and all that kind of stitch. So you got the knit stitch and the purl stitch, and how the stitching looks when you work them in different combinations. Fair Isle is where you're working two different colours at the same time. Shows you how to do that and how to do it in Interstasia. I mean, I've, to be honest, never done Interstasia, so that's going to be a new technique to learn. It shows you how to do the casting off and how to sew the mattress stitch, the cast off, and the mattress stitch. It tells you all the other types of stitching as well, and then it tells you how to do things finishing off. So some basic embroidery stitches, and then your abbreviations. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using the book. Just I'm not quite ready to use the book. I've got to get the hats and scarves that I need to get done first, um, which is also going to help me with learning new techniques and things like that. Um, I'm still making the hat and scarf for my um, youngest son, and then a hat and scarf set for my grandson. And then after that, well, we'll see, and it will come up in my Knit It Tuesday section. So we will see what things I make. I think this is the first actual knitting book I have. I do have knitting patterns that have been passed down from my mum, but they're make more wearables, I think, more than actual. Because mum used to make, she used to do wearables more than anything else. She did make a few blankets for us when we were kids, when we were babies. But yeah, it's more wearables is what um, we've had more of. But she never. I don't think she ever used to make toys. Don't remember there being any knitted toys. Not that she had made, anyway. I do remember having a knitted toy, a knitted rag doll. Don't know where that went. That disappeared. when I was little, very, very little. It disappeared. Probably in one of the moves or something or other, it probably disappeared. I certainly don't remember having it when I got a little bit older. I don't remember having it, but yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to make things. Just don't know when that will be. So that's me showing the book. Hopefully I've done it justice. Um, and we'll see from there. So thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share and subscribe. Love and kindness to everyone. Bye for now, and I'll see you all soon.